everybody, and welcome to my video. I am working in my Autumn's Memories and Gratitude mini album. This is a October daily that meets 30 days of thankful. For each story that I tell, the journaling that I am doing through a lens of gratitude. So today, I don't know where you're going to be seeing these videos. I've worked so much on this album and I have several videos, and I think at this point they're a little bit out of order. So just know that in case you're seeing me flip through the album and it seems a little weird, it's just because of the way I've worked on it and then edited the videos. So today I am doing a page that is of a walk that I was on. I have been walking recently since the summertime. I've been trying to walk outside at least 4 times a week. There are weeks that it does not happen at all. There are weeks, last week I could have. I'm walking with a friend, and last week we could have walked 4 times, but one day she didn't feel like it, and one day I didn't feel like it. And so our goal is 4 times a week, but life happens. So I snapped a couple pictures. It was funny when I snapped the photo of the leaf and my tennis shoes, she laughed at me and she's like, that's not even a pretty leaf. And I was laughing about it. And I was like, well, it's not really because it's pretty. It's just to document a moment of what I'm doing today. I did my photos in those small square size. And the way that I do that is on an app that is called Pick Frame. And then I add 2 photos, just like you would do on the Project Life app, where you choose a 4x6 canvas, and then you choose 2 photos to be 3x4, and then it makes the 4x6 canvas. This app allows you to make larger borders, and so you can make your photos smaller like this. I find that that's the easiest way for me to size my photos, and then still be able to print on photo paper. And then I usually use my Canon selfie photo printer, which is a 4x6 printer. Mine is currently acting up. I've had a couple issues with it, and this is my second Canon selfie. I actually really don't recommend that one. I wish I would have just spent the extra money and got the Epson photo printer that prints up to 5x7, but that one's like $250, and you can pick up the Canon one for like $100. So, but I've purchased 2 of them, so by the time you purchase 2 of them, I could have just purchased the one. But anyways, my selfie Canon printer is having a little bit of an issue, but that's how I get those smaller photos. It just is the easiest way for me to get them. I always say that I am a lazy documenter when it comes to different size photos and editing photos. I don't edit my photos. I really do not take the time to edit them. And then to get them into like a smaller size, I just don't have the energy to do that. When I want to document, when I want to create, when I want to scrapbook, I just want to be able to do it. And it's also why I only take photos in a horizontal way, so that all of my photos are always the same, and I never have to worry about having one that's vertical and then having one that's horizontal, and then what do you do? Do you trim it down? How do you fit it into a pocket? How do you do this? It is probably less annoying if you're doing traditional scrapbooking. If you're doing pocketed scrapbooking, you've probably ran into that, where you're like, okay, I have 3 different photos and they're 3 different sizes, and what do I do? So I try to keep it very, very simple. And one of the ways that I can do that is by not fussing around with editing or different sizes. For this project, where it's a smaller canvas, my photos need to be smaller. And so it is a good way to do that. So I'm going to layer these down, and I'm going to overlap a lot of the things. So I'm not so worried about the photo, about overlapping these particular photos, because you see there's a lot of space where my feet are and the leaf, and then there's a lot of space where the tree is and where we were walking. Also, it was somewhat of a gloomy day, so the photos are a little bit darker, and as the sun is going down earlier and earlier, we're losing daylight, and my friend works outside of the home, and so we have to wait till she gets home to do it. And so you can see, like, these are a little bit darker. It was more of a gloomy day. And so I'm not so worried about that space and covering it up and layering my photos. It is definitely harder to layer your photos if you have a lot of people in them or you don't want to cover certain things up. But for photos like this, I just take the opportunity to do some fun layers like this. I'm shopping a couple things around. Again, the collection I'm using is from Tracy Reed. It's the Autumn Enchanted and the Autumn Glow. I printed off items from both of those collections, and I'm just shopping them around. I've tried to use the butterflies a couple times, and I just don't love the butterflies for fall. So it just never feels like the right thing to add. For this one, I'm going to add some of the leaves. I thought that would be fitting for this particular photo, and what I'm doing was to add the leaves. I wish that I would have printed and cut more of the leaves and not some of the other stuff. I can tell that there's going to be some stuff that I printed out that I'm going to end up not using. Now, the butterflies I'll use at another time, but there's just a couple of things on here that I can just tell I'm going to end up not using. Like, there's a couple candles, and I don't really know that I'll have anywhere to use the candles. They're just like, they're not weird. They're a cute little item, but I just don't know that I'll be able to use them. I, of course, will save all of these items. They will show up next year in some projects. I also am using all of these items for my September project life, and so they will show up in that space as well. I've used a lot of the paper that I printed out, which is really nice since I spent the time and the energy and the ink on printing all of that out. It is nice that I'm able to use that in both places, and you'll definitely see that. I am putting all the leaves. I decided to just go with all leaves here, and it's nice that there's several different types of leaves and colors, so I just tried to spread those out. And then I will end up adding some glitter to the leaves, some fun stuff at the end, but I'm just going to sprinkle those around. I liked making the clusters of them around the photos and the journaling block. I have not journaled a lot of these pages yet. I am just waiting until I'm in a really good place to journal. Some of this will be handwritten, like this page I will just handwrite the journaling. And then there's some pages that I will do computer journaling, and I'm just currently out of sticker paper. So once I get that, I will add it. That's also the space I'm at with my personal project life album, is I'm really in need of sticker paper. So I liked having 5 of the leaves on here. I was trying to spread out the color a little bit more, but this is what I ended up going with. It's nice to have an odd number of items, so you can see there's 5 leaves on here, and that really balances out the page. I also like that they're sprinkled all around the cluster of photos and journaling card. And then I'm gonna grab some enamel dots. I wanted to grab something green to bring in another color because I really love that green leaf, but you can see that a lot of the other items on the page are like the orange. There we have the orange background paper, and then 3 of the leaves are like orange yellowish, and then we just have the 1 green leaf. And so I thought by bringing in the green enamel dots it would add another little pop of color. And then also when I add the glitter, I will try to be mindful of what glitter I'm using. I really wish I would have put that on the bottom right there. You saw me just like look at that little strip. It would have added the perfect balance of color, I feel like, but I think I was feeling like because the other side had that striped piece on the bottom that it would look too much like the other side. I don't know, like sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you make a decision, but then a lot of times when I'm editing and looking back, I'm like, oh, that would have been perfect. Why didn't I do that? So here I'm just adding the stickles. I will say, as I've been adding stickles or Nuvo drops, what I'm finding is my stickles, I have had all of these bottles of stickles for like 20 years. First of all, they last a really, really long time because you're just usually using a tiny bit. Like for this leaf, if this is all I use the green for, like it's not that much. But what I have found is my stickles has held up better than my Nuvo drops. So I have the Nuvo drops and I have some of the glitter. I have some of the regular. And I've only had those for probably 4 or 5 years. I think it was probably about around 5 years ago. I sort of got on the kick of getting them and I was getting a few every month. And I have a pretty good collection, but I have just found that they thicken up quite a bit. I don't know if anybody knows of a way to thin it out. I've experimented a little bit, but I'm nervous to ruin them. But I've just noticed that my stickles have held up amazing. Like I can still use a bottle that I had 10 years ago and it still works. The Nuvo drops you saw like this right here, this brown, it just is not working. It thickens up, I feel like, and then it won't go through the tube. And then a couple weeks ago, I was pushing on one and it splattered everywhere. The top came off. It went all over my hand. So anyways, I'm struggling a little bit with that. So this is the way that the page is going to end up looking. I will end up skipping the page right next to it and then moving on and doing a couple other pages. And then I just came back today and did the page right next to this one. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did. So I added a little bit of the copper stickles to the brown one, and then I'm just going back. I added yellow over this one that was like a light orange just to bring in another color, and I'm really glad I did that. You can see that the stickles and the glitter stuff really changes up the way that that looks. I hope you enjoyed seeing this video whenever it gets posted. Again, I'm working so much on this album. I have a lot of footage. There are 2 other videos here on the screen for you that you can check out. I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That helps YouTube be kind to me. I always appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And let me know in the comments if you are working on a October daily style project.